This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. This is an episode you'll all want to listen to. This isn't just telling you and warning you why you need to know about this, but I'm also going to show you the reason why I expose these things and I talk about these things, because Christians get misled into actually participating in satanic rituals when they practice New Age Christianity. Now, I know a lot of people see my channel. I'm sure you all listen to a bunch of channels. I always get slighted in videos where people are like, oh, the symbols don't mean anything. Who cares about this? And then they, a lot of these guys, whoever they are, some will drive around and tell you to look for this or look for that and do nothing about it and point up to the chemtrails and do nothing about it. Others will say we need to all love one another and not talk about the enemy. That's fine. I can't help it if other people can't create their own content and they want to take shots at what I try to do here. But guess what? What's going on this channel is working and helping people. And my goal isn't just scare people. My goal isn't to, as some say, indoctrinate people with the opposite. Teach them the occult so they become occultists. It's to warn you so you can see this stuff for yourself and you don't get tricked into doing it. And this is a perfect example. You know why? Because the ritual circle is being used in all sorts of Christianity, which I'll show you at the end of this video or in the middle of this video. How Christian quote-unquote ministries are creating what is known as a prayer circle, which is really a magic circle. That is what the ritual circle is. It is a magic circle, okay? There's a reason that they perform the spells inside the circle. I pointed out all the time at these award shows why they have to be inside of this circle. I'll give you a basic answer of what is the magic circle. The magic circle, this is according to Wikipedia. This is the most basic answer you can get, right? Let's just keep it basic, okay? Because I don't want people to learn all the diameters and stuff of it. I just want you to understand what the point of the circle is so I can show you how Christians are indoctrinating people with actually doing prayer circles and really leading them to summon spirits and demons. The magic circle is a circle or a sphere of space marked out by practitioners of many branches of ritual magic, which they generally believe will contain energy and form a sacred space or will provide them a form of magical protection or both. So basically, they believe inside this circle that they're receiving some type of energy or containing this energy for whatever spell that they're doing. They also believe that they're protected inside this circle. Let me make this clear. A Satanist, a witch, I don't care if there's one of you, I don't care if there's 10 of you, I don't care if there's 50 of you. You want to come down my road and you want to make a ritual circle outside of where I live and stand inside that circle and tell me you're protected, because I'll run out and I'll clothesline your head straight off your body. You're not protected inside this circle. Not protected from Christians. You're not protected from me with your little doody dada, hocus pocus crap. Your little, I called the witch doctor. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So you might feel protected inside of your ritual magic circles when you're doing your spells in your studio apartments that your parents are paying for in your parents' basement. But at the end of the day, you're not protected. You're not protected from Christians. You're not protected from people like me. And you sure as hell are not protected from the wrath that will incur from God. Understood? Good. Let's move forward. Traditionally, these circles that they use are believed by ritual magicians to form a protective barrier between themselves and whatever they are summoning. In modern times, practitioners generally cast magic circles to contain and concentrate the energy they raise during a ritual. There are many published techniques for casting a circle, and many groups and individuals have their own unique methods. It goes on to say, I can give it a little bit more of a meaning behind it, which I don't need to get into, which you don't need to know. In other words, okay, they summon spirits, they summon demons, they become demonically possessed, and they call it energy and spirituality. These are the words that the New Age movement uses to, trick Christians into practicing this stuff. Okay, and I don't understand what the catch is with this New Age stuff. I'm sorry if there's a lot of Christians out there that need to be babied around the clock. They need somebody to wipe their diaper for them because they can't deal with the horrors of this world. So they only want to say, everything is wonderful, God is love, and fall into the love and the New Age movement. Have a ball. I don't know what's in your heart. okay? I'm not passing judgment on what's in your heart and if you're going to go to hell or heaven, okay? That's not my job to do. But I'll tell you one thing. You want to live in the shadows, or I should say, you want to live with your head in the toilet? You want to believe that this world's wonderful and that we shouldn't expose evil and we shouldn't point this stuff out? It's not my problem if you're too soft to deal with this stuff. Don't listen to the channel, because I am trying to warn people from falling into these deceptions. Because take a look at this type of Christianity that is being presented to children, to the youth, by scumbags like this guy who goes by the name of Mark Batterson, who talks about how you will grow the same evangelical crap that the CIA has pushed onto the world. And that's why people hear people like me and they go, that's not a Christian. I know the fruits of a Christian, because they believe the fruits of a Christian are these evangelical Christians who put on a sweater, who make cupcakes, who go to Sunday church and, would rather gossip about their kids or what's going on, pretending that they're holier than thou. Right? Oh, somebody said poop. Somebody said the F word. That is a horrible, you're condemned to hell. Don't even understand too, by the way, when the Bible speaks about curses, they instantly think of when it's, how cursing and all this is bad. That cursing could be man-made words like the F word or something like that. They never put one and one together with curses and magic. You ever think about that? How people used to put curses and spells on they're still doing it now. But nonetheless, they don't want Christians to have spines and backbones. This type of Christianity, like this guy is preaching, listen to what this guy has to say. Listen to this and then watch as he prays inside of a magic circle.
Well, a few years ago, I discovered the legend of Honi the Circle Maker. It changed the way that I pray. I started drawing prayer circles around my kids, around the promises in Scripture, around some of the miracles that I was believing God for. Well, I believe that the next 4 weeks could change your life and change the way that you pray. You're going to learn how to pray in a new way, how to dream big and pray hard and think long. You can't just read the Bible. You need to start circling the promises. Listen, start praying wisdom around your kids. Start praying power around your problems. Start praying with faith around your dreams. Your job is not to crunch numbers and make sure the will of God adds up. Your job is to draw circles in the sand, and if you draw the circle, God will multiply the miracles in your life. Praying through is not just about getting the answer that you want from God. Praying through is about praying even when you don't get the answer that you want. Our prayers are like time capsules. You never know how or when or where God's going to answer them, but you can live with the holy anticipation. I think one of my desires is this, that your small group would turn into a prayer circle, that you would begin to pray for one another. And I just wanted you to know that I'm praying for you as well. Not just that you enjoy this series, but that it changes the way you pray. And so God bless you as you begin this series. And I pray that both the DVD and the book will be a blessing.
What more do you need to see? This is the type of Christianity that's being promoted to the masses, right? This guy is doing a ritual. There's no such thing as a prayer circle. He's telling you how to properly pray, and then he's misquoting Scripture to make people think that the only way to pray now is to draw a circle, stand on your roof, and sit in it. And people are buying this. This stuff's getting promoted all over the place, like Joel Osteen. I'm seeing it all over now. Catalogs this guy's in, commercials. People are buying into this nonsense. Yeah, the right way to pray is to draw a circle. There's nothing to do with the magic circle. Huh? Give me a break. So this is why it's important to point this stuff out. Because if you go, well, I'm Christian, okay, and I'm all about love, and I don't like guys that call for an uprising, they're mean, that's fine. You don't have to listen to this channel. But don't be naive. Don't be naive, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to eliminate Jesus, right? So they're substituting the word Jesus Christ with the word God. And they're saying God is love, right? And this is how everyone's going to go along with the deception, because they're going to continue to go, God, God, God. And people are going to say, yeah, well, they're talking about Jesus because, I believe Jesus is God. If that guy believes that, Buddha is God, then whatever. Okay, so they're eliminating Jesus, which means they're eliminating salvation, because the only way to our Father is through Jesus Christ. He's the only way to heaven. That's it. Period. End of the story. And New Age is eliminating that. Then they're adding in things like universal love everyone, be tolerant of everything, and everyone's going along with that. So they're pretty much saying, okay, well, now we don't have to follow any of the laws or the rules of the Bible, because all that matters is love, because Jesus and God are love, right? Then they're going, well, now the right way to pray and the best way to pray with this, these words like spirituality and all this nonsense. Yoga. People just don't even know what they're doing anymore. They're sitting around putting their feet behind the back of their necks. Yeah, it's wonderful. Great. And they're sitting there inside of meditation circles going, it's a prayer circle, meditation circle, and it's a magic circle. You're not praying to Jesus. You're inside of a circle where you're under demonic attack and you don't even know what you're praying to. So this is how they're indoctrinating people with this nonsense. That's why I feel the need to point it out. Because there are teens who listen to this channel. There are teens who go, well, I'm saved through believing in Jesus Christ. Okay. And then they're going to go, okay, well, I'm going to get into this prayer circle, because this guy's telling me I might make money or I might get the love of my life. This is all magic crap. That's what it is. The Bible tells you how to properly pray. Okay? Matthew chapter 6, verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Don't say nothing in there, all right? Don't say nothing in there about doing some type of ritual circle to pray, okay? Doesn't say anything in there about having to, people like me, when I do my videos, like, can you pray? We should all, listen, you want to do that, go ahead, okay? Go ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. Not saying anything's wrong with praying. But boy, everybody's just falling in this new age kumbaya hand-holding stuff. Look out the window. The world don't look so beautiful to me. I don't know where you're living. I'm living in a pretty beautiful part of the world where there's mountains and trees and snow. Yeah, that looks pretty beautiful, but look a little further. You'll see your Masonic Lodge 20 minutes away, and you'll see these kids wearing pentagrams in their shirts. So this stuff is important to know so you don't fall into the deception. That's why I wanted to do this video. I saw this guy with his magic prayer circle crap. It really pisses me off. It does. Because people need to be aware of this stuff. This is demonic. This is satanic. This is New Age. The New Age doctrine, and I don't get how anyone could fall into even being New Age. Talk about the pansiest thing I've ever seen. New Age Christianity. Hey, love everybody, love, don't be mean. You might as well be on the inside of the New World Order system now with you can't say anything negative. You're such a mean person and hateful. You're not a Christian. And please, if you can't see the deception going on, I don't know what to tell you. But be careful of false stuff like this, because you're getting led into New Age Christianity with guys like, what is this guy's name? Mark Batterson, who thinks he's protected inside his magic circle as well, like all these Satanists do. They ain't protected, I'll tell you that. I thank you for listening to today's show. Watch out for crap like this. God bless all of you and your families.